the microphone very close to your mouth and say 1, 2, 3, 4. Very close to your mouth.
1, 2, 4.
Okay, almost there. Let me turn it and come closer. There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Loud and clear. Now we're going to get the airport weather. Station. Press that button.
Advise on initial contact. You have ATIS information, Juliet. Van Nuys Airport, ATIS information, Juliet. Time 1751 Zulu. Wind 120 at 5, visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 27, 2.03. Altimeter 3008. ILS Zulu, runway 16 right approach in use. Landing and departing runway 16 right and runway 16 left. Notice to airmen, the helicopter Santa route not available until further notice. Advise on initial contact. You have ATIS information, Juliet.
Okay. If you could press this button now. This is the ground control. There's a ground control so that they know which airplane is going what way. I'm going to set our altimeter 3008 here. This now, right about there, and this reads our altitude from the mean sea level right here, 800. I know that's correct, more or less.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to tell the ground control who we are. We are 704 Quebec Juliet. Where we are at ROTOR F, with what weather information Juliet, and what we want to do. Taxi for takeoff. Van Nuys ground, November 704 Quebec Juliet at ROTOR F with information Juliet. Taxi for takeoff.
Cessna 704 Quebec Juliet, Van Nuys ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie. 704 Quebec Juliet. Now let the brakes go, put your heels on the ground. I'm going to steer it here, hands on this one, although this doesn't happen in, help in steering, right? We're going to use only feet. Now notice that black line down there?
Yes.
Put your foot up on the brakes and gently apply the brakes to stop us before that black line. Right about here. Very good. You look right, you look left, nobody's coming. Now put your heels on the cabin floor and let your right foot out, press your left foot gently in. Like that. We're going to go onto that yellow line. Very good. Now, press your right foot to keep us on the yellow line. In the airports, we always stay on the line. We don't stay on the sides. As you see it, you should keep the yellow line right between your feet. So a little bit left foot there. Very good. Now, a little bit right foot to hold it on the... It's not like a car. It doesn't right itself up. So you have to always steer.
I see.
There you go. This is called taxi, steering the airplane with your foot. Going to be in your logbook. Right about here, we look this way to make sure that no jet or other airplane. There's one airplane there. Press your left foot a little. We're going to turn this way. Notice the yellow line on the ground right here. Not the dashed one, but right after the dashed one, this solid one.
Yes.
We're going to get onto that one.
Okay.
Like that other Cessna is doing. Press your right foot. Very excellent. Now left foot to have it, straight like that. Now we're going to stop right here and test our engine. Okay? Now we're going to check the checklist. First of all, pull your window and close it. First item. I'll close mine shortly after done. Grab this like this. All the way to the left. All the way to your chest. Notice the things are pretty close. All the way to the right. All the way in. Now center. Now look this way. You see the rudder moving back there?
Airport operations for speaking on me.
There you go. And somebody's landing there. You can see. It looks like a decathlon or some other one. Okay. Now, elevator trim control wheel is this thing, and it's set correctly to that mark. Okay. Good. Now you're going to grab this throttle, push it in gently until this needle is right at my fingernail. Slowly.
Hi, Nathan. Corey with operations.
More.
Okay, Lost calling Van Nuys ground.
Right about
that. Unreadable.
Right about okay, good. Now we're going to check our gauges. Oil temperature is cool. Oil pressure is good. We have lots of fuel.
Van Nuys ground. Oh, I'm getting a
our battery is charging. Our vacuum gauge is acting up with this tilted, but we're going to have to squawk that one. I don't know who did what with this. It was working fine yesterday. But during the day we don't need it. That's the reason. Now, alright, now you're going to grab the key and go one easy click to the left. Just one click. Good. That's each cylinder has 2 spark plug systems. We're testing them one at a time.
Okay.
1 easy click to the right. To the right. There you go. 2 easy clicks to the left. And 2 easy clicks to the right. Right. There we go. They all work fine. Very good, in fact. Very nice. We're getting good power. Now pull this all the way out.
Sorry if we use intersection Delta for departure.
5575 Delta's approved.
And pull this all the way out. We want to make sure that the engine works at idle with carburetor heat fully on. Pull it back. There you go. Push it all the way in. Very good. All right, flight instruments. Now I'm going to switch to the tower frequency, 1193. Press that button.
Strata below 2000,
Give me 10 degrees of flaps. Put it on the notch here.
Pipeline 20.
On the notch. Very good then.
Center Tower, Cessna 9536 Delta, Santa Susana Pass, inbound with
And
Juliet.
this says east.
Cessna 956 Delta, Van Sarah to right base, 16 right. Follow Gulfstream, 10-mile final.
Right base, 16 right, looking for the Gulfstream on 10 mile final, 36 Delta.
Hold on. But there we go.
And 8 for Charlie, this will be the last one with a straight out departure to Santa Monica.
Catherine 8 Alpha Charlie, 16 left, clear for the
I'm going to
option,
test
start
our
report
full
approved,
power
then
to make
start
sure
report
that
approved.
our engine has enough power to take us up there. Now that's too little fuel, it says.
Cessna 36 Delta for traffic, turn left and fly towards San Fernando Reservoir.
Towards the reservoir, 36 Delta.
Exit 42 Van Sarah, traffic,
There we
11
go.
o'clock, 2
Now
miles
you can take
westbound,
your foot off the
2,400
pedals.
indicated step unknown.
You're going to use them after we land. Okay? I'm going to pull this on. I'm going to tell the tower what we want to do. Van Nuys Tower, 704 Quebec Juliet, holding short of runway 16 right at Charlie for straight out departure to the hills, to the Encino Reservoir, and then back.
Exojet 545, ground point 7, exiting, good day.
Exit 545.
Cessna 704 Quebec Juliet, Van Nuys squawk 0226, approved as requested. Traffic touchdown the parallel of the Decathlon will be straight out. Wind 1505, 16 right, full length, clear for takeoff.
Runway 16 right, cleared for takeoff. Approved as requested. We have the Decathlon in sight. 704 Quebec Juliet.
So 36 Delta, resume our navigation. Gulfstream you're following to beam San Fernando Reservoir.
There's a jet behind us.
36 Delta.
Now,
Tower, peg jet 42.
grab this throttle,
Visual 16 right.
push it all the way in.
Pipeline 26 up
All the way in. Very good. All the way
Cessna
in.
172.
Now we're going to do this together.
Traffic, 1 o'clock,
Now.
3 miles southbound on the west side
When
of the
this
field.
gauge reaches 65, I'll tell you what to do.
Okay, clear to land
Okay.
16 right, peg jet 42.
Now, push the nose down. Push the nose down like that. Very good. So that we stay on the runway until 65. Okay, pull it to your chest slowly now. A little bit more. There you go. Just like that. Push the nose down and level off like
full
that.
length, 16 right for straight out.
Cessna 21705, NSR. Cross 16 right, hold, sharp 16 left.
Pass on the right, we'll hold short of the left, 705.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna 96575 at intersection Delta. Ready to take
This
off.
is
We'd like to
fixing
stay in
itself
pattern.
somehow, but we'll see what it's doing.
Cessna 96575,
vacuum gauge
NS
came in.
Tower, stand by, say departure request.
You
we'd
see
like to
that
stay
dimple
pattern.
in the
We're holding
hills?
short of 16 right.
We're going to go straight to that.
Cessna 575, Delta, cross 16 right, hold, sharp 16 left.
Cross and right, hold short of the left, 575.
Van Nuys Tower, General 622 is with the inbound on the Iowa Zulu 16 right.
General 22, Van Ness Tower, 16 right, continue.
Continue, General 622.
Okay, this came back. I'm happy.
36 Delta. We'd like to change to the left for some pattern work.
Looks like it was waiting for a full
Delta,
engine.
turn towards the numbers, change to 16 left. Best forward speed, please.
Towards the numbers for 16 left, that's forward speed, 36 Delta.
Van Nuys Tower, Tiger 9240 Zulu, like to transition through to Camarillo.
You want to go to Camarillo?
Tiger 9240 Zulu, just
You're flying.
over the
Very
all
good.
path.
Hold the wings level. Wings level means that white line is parallel to those orange things.
Okay.
0840 Zulu.
That's Balboa Park there.
California,
A little
Charlie,
steer
beam,
this way.
Encino
Steer
Reservoir,
this way.
contact San Marco Tower, good day.
Steer that
Good
one.
day, and counting San Marco Tower,
very
Being Reservoir, 8 Alpha Charlie.
Very good.
Number 4, Quebec Juliet, say park, or correction, say intentions again.
We're going to go up the hills, make one circle up there, and go back to Encino Reservoir and return to the airport.
Okay.
704 Quebec Juliet.
Inbound turn. Traffic coming up off your right, straight out, or southbound, a Cessna 1800 indicated.
Roger, we'll report inbound turn, looking for traffic, 704 Quebec Juliet.
36 Delta, 16 left, clear for the option, after the option, or flood base, make left close traffic.
Clear for the option.
Some guys taking off parallel to
Pipeline
us.
20, traffic 10 o'clock, 2 miles, southbound, Cessna, going to Encino Reservoir, then maneuvering, 1500 indicated, report in sight.
Okay, look in, pipeline 20.
Exit 42, ground point 7, exiting, good day.
Ground point 7, picked up 42.
Jenna 62, 16 right, clear to land, traffic. 1 o'clock, moving through 11 o'clock, 5 miles to the parallel, Cessna, 1600 indicated.
Wind is coming from the side, that's why we're tilting one way and then the other way a little.
Cessna 4 Quebec Juliet, remain on the east side of Encino Reservoir until you have traffic coming up on your right in sight, Cessna 1800 indicated.
Roger, we'll remain on the east side for a while, 704 Quebec Juliet.
Pipeline 20, remain on the west side of Encino Reservoir until you have traffic off your left in sight, Cessna 1800 indicated.
Roger, going to the west side of Encino Reservoir, 704 Quebec Juliet.
Okay, I just want Pipeline 20 only. Pipeline 20, remain on the west side until you have Cessna off your left in sight.
Yeah, we got him in sight.
Pipeline 20, thank you, resume your navigation.
Oh, now, pipeline 20.
Cessna 4 Quebec Juliet, traffic off your right, Cessna does have in sight, resume your navigation.
Resuming on navigation, 704 Quebec Juliet. Hold the
Cessna
flaps
4
up.
Quebec Juliet, resume your navigation, traffic off your right, does have in sight, Cessna 2000 indicated.
Roger, resuming on navigation, 704 Quebec Juliet. Hold the flaps up.
This one?
Up all the way. There you go. We don't need them now. Now we're going to climb to like 2,500 feet that way, and we're going to go that way. Around the lake there. That's Encino Reservoir.
And tower pipeline
That's
20,
101
just for your
freeway.
information, another aircraft. We're going to be westbound at the top of the ridge line. You probably lose them in the turn.
62, 16 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, 62.
Van Nuys Tower, 704 Quebec Juliet. We have the Cessna over the ridge line inside.
Cessna 4 Quebec Juliet, thank you. Report your inbound turn.
Still report inbound turn, 704 Quebec Juliet. A lot of planes coming and going, right? So we're going to slowly climb up, and we want to climb. You can see the Santa Catalina Island. Do you see that? Those mountains in the sea are Santa Catalina Island. Notice it's huge.
Yeah.
Very big island. Keep climbing up like that. And
Cessna 4 Quebec Juliet, straight of departure approved. Correction, left close traffic approved. Follow Cessna in the upwind 16 left. Clear for takeoff full length.
04 Quebec Juliet is already flying. Perhaps it's somebody else. 704 Quebec Juliet.
5, Cessna 705, 16 south full length. Clear for takeoff. Left close traffic approved.
Oh, there.
Takeoff 705, move straight out to special flight rules.
So 705, straight out departure approved. Jenna 612, right turn, taxi to parking this frequency. VA Alpha, good afternoon.
Looks like here's a busy day. You can see the fog, right over?
Yeah.
Those tall buildings are Century City. Those ones. And you see Santa Monica down there?
Yeah. Papa checking in, 16 right approach.
Falcon 780, Sierra Papa Van Nuys, 16 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, Sierra Papa.
Cessna 575, traffic departing
And
Cessna,
that black mountain is Palos Verdes. It's a peninsula there.
Delta, clear for
And
takeoff.
Catalina Island.
Clear for takeoff.
City of Santa Monica is down there.
575.
We're going to turn a little this way.
Okay.
Like that. Very good. So that you can see downtown LA. There you go. Downtown LA is lost. There you can see it in the mist, right?
Right.
Barely. Now push the nose down. We don't want to climb as much anymore. Right there. I'm going to pull the power a little bit back. Very good. You see the... going to go this way a little. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a 100
Delta, traffic from
Van Nuys Airport. You see it, right?
Turbulence 120 at 16 left, clear for the option.
Now we're going to go this way 180. Then we're going to do a 360.
Falcon 0 Sierra Papa, when you're short final, traffic hands left to parallel, Cessna.
Push the nose a little down.
Cessna 0 Sierra Papa, thank you.
There we go. You can see the canyons.
Pipeline 20, squawk VFR, fiction approved, safe flight.
Good day.
Very good. Ooh, we got nice airspeed here. Good. Now we're going to go come up this way. Nice 180. Now we're going to do a 360. We're going to go all the way. So
Okay.
around the circle.
Jenna, 622, monitor ground,
Woodland Hills, Warner Center. Okay, we're going to fly like this. Very good. Just go like that. You can watch the hills down below. These are Santa Monica Mountains.
Yeah, later this afternoon we come back and we fly across the final a couple of times. We're not in your airspace. You guys like us to call in for that, or you want me to just go ahead and do it?
I'm at 20. It's always nice when you contact us. At least we know who you are.
Got it. Okay, we'll keep doing that. Yeah, keep it a little safer too. It's busy area.
There's City of Santa Monica. Sanctuary City coming up. There you go.
Cessna 705, Messina Reservoir. Big chain approved, traffic 2 o'clock, 4 miles orbiting Cessna, 2,600 indicated.
You mind if I take a photo?
Freeway.
Oh yeah, no, 405,
looking.
Cessna 4 Quebec Juliet, traffic to southwest of the 405, when we're entering southbound, he'll be over the freeway, Cessna 2,100 indicated. Remain west of the freeway.
Roger, remaining west of the freeway, looking for traffic for Quebec Juliet. There you go. We're going to go that way. We went all the way around the circle. Airport is there. Then we're going to go toward the airport. First go line this way. Level. Like that. Very good. And push the nose down. We don't want to climb. We're going to descend after this. Van Nuys Tower, 704 Quebec Juliet, returning to the airport.
4 Quebec Juliet, make right traffic, runway 16 right.
Make right traffic, runway 16 right, 704 Quebec Juliet.
705, contact, correction approved, change approved.
705, thanks.
Falcon 0 Sierra,
Papa, you see the tower there?
Clear, we'll see you.
Right in the middle of the airport, looks like a salt shaker.
Yeah.
We're going to go straight to the tower, but hold the nose down so that we descend.
Okay.
We're going to go down to 2,000 feet, to that 2,600. Encino Reservoir.
5715 is down with a beam, touch and go.
575, only 16 to the left, clear, touch and go.
Very good, they'll hold it down
Clear,
like
touch and go, 16 left, 575.
Now we're going to go down to all the way to 2,000 feet. This is our altitude, 2,350 feet, like a clock. You see the Ventura Boulevard there? That's one.
Yeah.
The 101 freeway is right down there, east-west. That little lake is Balboa Park, just south of the airport. If you drive down Balboa Avenue, it's Balboa Park, it says. You can park there for free, watch the ducks.
Nice.
And you can even rent paddle boats to actually paddle on the lake. Here's 101 freeway. Notice how crowded it is.
Yeah.
We're going to go a little bit more toward the airport, then we're going to fly parallel to that road there. You see that road going north? So we're going to fly parallel to the runway. We're going to be about 1,200 feet. If you push the nose a little bit more down, there you go, so that we go down to 2,000 feet. That means we're 1,200 feet above the runway.
Van Nuys Tower, Bonanza 5 at 83 Julia, Santa Susana Pass, requesting transition to Whiteman.
You see that helicopter, another airplane moving there?
Juliet, I believe it was, Van Nuys Tower.
Little thing right above the trees.
Transition approved.
Also the airport.
3007, squawk 025.
Yeah, it takes some time to get used to it.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
There we go. Now we're going to stay at 2,000 feet.
Okay.
There you go.
5883 Juliet, squawk 0257, 0257.
0257, 83 Juliet.
Very good. I'll put some more power so that we can go a little faster. Notice the toll crane down there, right to the north of the airport. It's hard to see, but don't worry about it.
Wind 130 at 5.
Oh, looks like they moved it a little.
Aegis information, kilo current, altimeter 3007. Cessna 4, Quebec, Juliet, runway 16 right, clear to land.
Runway 16 right, clear the land, 704 Quebec Juliet. You cleared us to land. So we're going to go parallel to the airport, right to that square top white building. Then we're going to turn east 90 degrees.
Where you parking?
Then make another 90 degrees and land.
Okay.
Okay.
36 Delta, Roger, change to 16 right, number 1, runway 16 right, clear to land.
16 right, clear to land, 36 Delta.
That's 4 Quebec Juliet, resequence, continue downwind, I'll call you base number 2, following traffic on the left downwind, Cessna.
Roger, extending downwind, you'll call our base 704 Quebec Juliet. He wants us to go north like this because somebody else wants to land first.
Okay.
Okay, that's good for you. Get to fly more. Now, those bunch of buildings up there is Cal State Northridge. These bunch of
Wind 140 at 7. Cessna 4 Quebec Juliet, number 2, follow Cessna, wing up left base.
Number 2, following the Cessna wing up left base 704 Quebec Juliet, looking for traffic. Where is he? Do you see any airplane turning?
No.
Wing up left base.
Bonanza 83 Juliet, contact White Mid Tower 135.0.
83 Juliet, thank you, sir, good day.
Van Nuys Tower 704 Quebec Juliet, negative on the traffic.
That's 4 Quebec Juliet, turn base, runway 16 right, cleared to land, traffic over the numbers.
Roger, runway 16 right, clear to land, turning base 704 Quebec Juliet. Give me 10 degrees off flaps. Good. Actually, give me 20 degrees off flaps. Just 20. Hold it right there, right up there. Very good. Now push the nose down. Notice it gives us lift. Nose goes up. But we're going to hold the nose down like this. Now wings level, so that we can see where we're going. You see the runway, right? There you go. He said just about around the now. There's go. Our guy is just coming to the numbers right there. Oh, I see. He's just landing. So we'll line up plenty of time.
Okay.
Now we're going to nicely turn toward the runway. We don't want to rush because the guy has to get off the runway.
36 Delta, turn right at hotel, contact ground point 7, clear.
Right at hotel and over to ground, 36 Delta, thanks.
Now he's just about to exit at an angle like that. Can you see him on the runway?
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah, there we go. He's about to turn at that 45-degree looking exit there. So we have plenty of time. We're going 20 fast. Say, give me 30 degrees off flat. Just on the bend.
Wind 140.5.
Very good. Now we're going to slow down. Notice the runway, we're high above. We can touch down after the white bar and then stripe pattern.
Cessna 575 is now on a beam, touch and go.
You don't want to land before that.
16 left, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, 16 left, 575.
So we're going to nicely go down. Okay, now say... Now give me all the flaps, all the way down. Good. That gives us the maximum lift. Also makes it, descend steeply towards those numbers there, 16R, you see that? Yeah. 16 right, that's what he cleared us to land. Yeah. So we're going to nicely approach like this. Notice nothing, period. Everything is nice and stable. I'm just putting a little engine so that makes sure we get there in case there's turbulence or something.
SoCal approach, Skylane, November 37.
Cessna 575, continue downwind, I'll call you base.
Lift the nose, little up, then little down, little up, and hold it right up like that.
SoCal approach, check the last sign frequency. Cessna 575, continue northbound, turn back to the downwind, I'll call you base. Cessna 575.
Not bad, huh?
575, roger.
Okay, now you can open your windows.
Resequence now, number 2, following the helicopter on a 1 mile right base for your runway.
Very good. We're going to turn right here. The guy exited on the next one.
Say again where you
landed short.
575, just off your left. He's on about a half mile right base, just north of the VOR.
Oh, he's behind us. Okay, thanks.
Okay, now what?
Since he's behind us, did you want to call our base, or you?
That's 575, just north of the Veterans Hospital. Turn
so that we can talk to the ground control. Van Nuys ground, Cessna 704 Quebec Juliet, clear over runway 16 right at Golf. Taxi to ROTOR F, please.
Cessna 704 Quebec Juliet, Van Nuys ground, roger. Just pull on the taxiway Alpha and hold. I'll have your instructions to ROTOR F in a couple minutes.
Roger, pulling up to taxiway Alpha and holding 704 Quebec Juliet. Have to wait for a couple of minutes. Why is that? Oh, there's a jet there. .704 Quebec Juliet, holding on taxiway Alpha.
4 Quebec Juliet, Roger. Alpha 2 and Alpha 3 are closed at the moment, so I just need you to hold there. So it'll just be a couple minutes. If there's somewhere else you'd like to hold, if you'd like to hold at the blast fence, that's approved as well, but I can't have you enter Alpha 1, Alpha 2, or Alpha 3.
Roger, we can go up to the blast fence and wait there. 704 Quebec Juliet. Looks like they closed the ways for us. But he didn't authorize us, so we wait.
Ground, City Ops 44.
City Ops 44, ground.
I'm being advised the timeline right now is approximately 10 minutes.
City Ops 44, thank you for the update. And everybody holding in the northwest corner, thank you for your patience, and I've just been advised, if you heard that, it's going to be 10 more minutes.
Van Nuys ground, 704 Quebec Juliet, can we taxi up to the blast fence?
Cessna 4 Quebec Juliet, taxi to blast fence via Alpha.
Taxi to blast fence via Alpha, 704 Quebec Juliet. Blast fence is that.
Quebec Juliet, I know you're waiting to go to ROTOR F. As soon as it's open up, I'll let you know.
No problem, we heard that it's going to be another 10 minutes, 704 Quebec Juliet.
Fast ground, Falcon 552 Golf from you.
You see that silver vertical wall? Yes, the blast fence. They parked the jets there to test their engines, but they don't want to blow the cars off the Roscoe Boulevard.
Oh, wow.
So they, direct the exhaust up. You can see the spoot.
Yeah.
We're going to go up to that one and wait. It looks like the taxiway we took out, get out, is closed for some reason. They're doing something. City ops means there's something going on. They blocked all three. I don't know what happened. Maybe a helicopter landed badly, or maybe all those things. Maybe they're moving hangars. Jet is taking off, you can see. That silver jet. Now you go ahead and taxi now, at least steer it to the... Yeah, very good. So that you get... Those are Canadian Super Scoopers. They rent them every August 15, firefighting planes. They don't land to get water. They go over a reservoir and scoop the water in.
Wow.
And go to the fire, and they leave around December 15. And those orange helicopters, one here and one there, are also firefighting.
Wow.
They're US ones, Erickson Air Crane. Okay, you can see the police car blocking way. Oh, there's fire department search and rescue. Oh, jet. They have an emergency.
Oh.
They're evacuating the jet to the fire. Okay, well, we're going to go up to the blast. Okay, we're going to go up there. We can't go there. The ops are there. Ops is right on our way. There is another airplane coming in. It's a twin engine. Looks like they had some kind of an emergency in the jet. Alpha 1 is also closed. You can see the police car there. That's the ground ops, actually, not the, airport police sometimes. This is the blast fence, where we tested our engine. We're going to, make a U-turn like that and wait.
Okay.
CS-14, Van Nuys ground.
Ground CS-44.
That's a Cirrus airplane.
Could I be able to access ROTOR F from Alpha 1 for an aircraft waiting to taxi in there?
Affirmative. If they would like to enter the entrance that used to be Alpha 1, that is approved, as long as they do not proceed near Alpha 2 and Alpha 3.
Roger. And stand by. So it's 4 Quebec Juliet, taxi to ROTOR F via Alpha 1.
Taxi to ROTOR F via Alpha 1, 704 Quebec Juliet.
Ground
They say we can use this one, but there's the jet there. They don't want us to get anywhere near any emergency, which is okay. We're going to go into that one. You're steering.
Okay.
Alpha 1, mid foot. And our right foot to get onto that line. Onto this one.
We're just going to go back and park and cancel a flight.
There you go. And left foot.
Cherokee 34 Quebec, roger.
And there's a big plane now blocking that entrance we have. How are we going to get in? Well. What we can do is go park in the corner and we're going to... Looks like these guys are like, you know, pretty well parked there. So...
Van Nuys ground, Marchetti 26 X-ray Delta, you're up.
Looks like they...
Marchetti 26 X-ray Delta, Van Nuys ground.
Oh, we're going to take
we're just out here at the propeller park and there's a patrol car blocking the way. Is there something else?
Take this one in.
Marchetti 26 X-ray Delta,
that's
that area
this is another one.
By Alpha 2, Alpha 3, and everything in between there is all closed, so if you want taxi instructions, just stand by.
We can go in.
It'll be open up again in about 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay, what's going on?
Marchetti 6 X-ray Delta, I don't know, it's just closed now. That's all we have. That's all the information I have for you.
But there's another way for us to get out of here?
No, just by Alpha 2, Alpha 3, and if you're at Prop Park West, there's no way for you to get out. Just stand by for about 5 to 7 minutes.
All right.
Van Nuys ground, 704 Quebec Juliet. They seem to be evacuating a jet right in front of the fire department on Alpha 3, in fact. That's what's going on. He has seen it, 704 Quebec Juliet.
On that issue?
You were stepped on, sir.
Let's just keep radio silence if anybody sees anything in the northwest corner.
All right.
Van Nuys ground, Skyline 3787 uniform, Alpha Golf, over to Castle and Cook.
Okay, the ship is down.
Uniform, Van Nuys ground, taxi Castle.